Here's where you see uh, Jim. He's waiting for Dr. Doppler in his spacesuit. That's a pretty chunky spacesuit. I know. It kind of makes him look like a giant chicken. It's actually pretty funny. Like I said, Dr. Doppler is kind of basically equivalent to Jim's stepdad, as he's basically his mom's boyfriend. You see, this guy, some of the alien designs are kind of I actually like the alien designs in this movie. They're pretty cool. You got this guy. I kind of looks like. Honestly, if you kind of think about this now, the last Lost Empire is some people may remember that movie actually had character designs done by Mike Mignola, the creator of Hellboy, which is actually why that movie actually looks pretty damn cool. I always thought that movie had cool visuals as a kid, and and I actually didn't actually realize it was actually Mike Mignola who actually did the character designs for that movie. He actually designed a poster for it, which you can tell it's in his art style. You got this guy. This thing kind of reminds me of that scene from Star Wars Episode 1 of Phantom. The scene always reminded me of that scene from Star Wars Episode 1 of Phantom Menace with that flatulent. Basically, yes. One of the alien languages is that they speak in flatulence. I always find that funny. Here's Mr. Arrow. He's voiced by Roscoe Lee Brown, who I'm sure some of you folks out there might recognize. He voiced Kingpin in the old 90s Spider-Man cartoon. He's also the voice of some of you folks out there might recognize him as Merlin from Connecticut Yankee and Care vs. Court, if anyone remembers that movie. He also voiced Merklin in Visionaries 19 Magical Light. That's Captain Amelia, voiced by Emma Thompson. She's basically this cat-looking lady. So basically, in this movie, you get the crazy lady from Harry Potter and Frasier's and the brother from Frasier. Yeah, Professor Trelawney from Harry Potter. I can never remember her name. I always knew it was just the crazy lady, that crazy chick. It was basically that Oracle lady that had that whip. She was basically that Oracle lady. Remember? Yeah. That was actually my first introduction to Emma Thompson. Fun fact, she was actually married to Kenneth Branagh and actually played Gilderoy Lockhart. And fun fact, that this movie, in Harry Potter movies too. Yeah, funny enough, this movie actually came out the same year as Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets too. And this movie actually got beaten by Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets. Now, here's where you see Captain Amelia at quarters. Now, I actually didn't actually realize that it was actually Emma Thompson as a little kid doing the voice. Tell the IMDb, of course. Emma Thompson is actually a really underrated actress. She's honestly a really underrated actress. Between her and Helena Bonham Carter, two of the most underrated worst character actresses, in my opinion, ever. She's honestly really underrated. Right behind Tilda Swinton and Helena Bonham Carter. You know, if you actually think about it, Helena Bonham Carter barely gets movie roles anymore. I mean, honestly, the last thing I remember notable movie that she was in was that Ocean's 8. Wow, I kind of feel bad that she was even. Wow, I kind of feel sorry for her being in that movie because that movie got bad reviews. But oh well. I kind of wonder if she just does movies for the paycheck now. Because her